I just woke up. I didn't know he started streaming at 5. What's that? 1, 2, 3. Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Sorry, I'm on the phone real quick. I'll be on my PC. Very unprofessional, I know.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are WBPL 76. I'm Stormsong, and with me today is my co-host Andy. Hopefully our friend Paladin 58 will be joining us as well.
Hello!
Hello. Okay, just doing a last little bit of mic check before we do all the things. Say a few things, Andy.
A few things, Andy.
Haha. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I said last stream, we will be starting on Final Fantasy VII today. Sadly, Whacker can't join us, but for good reason. He is spending time with his mother today on this Mother's Day. And that is a good thing. That said, let's see. So next week will be the crab battle stream. This week is just, we're going to start on Final Fantasy VII this week, so kind of out of order of what I intended. But here we are.
You know, Whacker was kind of weird when he said he went to go see his mother, you know. He was dressed in all black and he had this big old long sword.
You know, it is completely appropriate that we are playing Mommy Issues the game on Mother's Day. Oh, welcome to chat. Hello, Wraith Knights. So, for Andy and I, this game is rock proper old school.
It is my favorite game ever.
Yes,
I would argue one of the best. I know it's not like the best ever, but personally and subjectively, in my opinion, it is the best because reasons.
Well, yeah, and it's very influential upon, you know, the psyches of those of us who are around to play it. So we begin here with a little trounce around space, which becomes more important later. But for right now, we will just bathe in the symbolism.
Space, the final frontier.
Alright, I should share this to you, most Andalus of Vans. So, this is the vanilla game, except that there's massive volume difference between us? Okay, let me double check that. This has been a heavily modded version of the game for the purpose of updating it to kind of semi-modern graphical standards. Talk, Andy?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Because I am the louder of the two of us. But I might have it overbalanced for that.
Sorry about that.
No, that's not your fault.
I'm fixing sound on my end a little bit.
Oh, I'm the quieter at the moment. Okay. 1 second while I play that game. There we go.
Wow, look how smooth that is.
Yep. And so, the city of Midgar. City of mystery.
City of...
Mako.
The realm of... what was it? The material realm. The mortal realm.
Yes.
Because they do have some places that have the Norse mythology thing going on.
Yep. So here we have our main character, Cloud. Am I nice and audible then for everyone? That's right.
Already killed a man!
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a JRPG. Whoever thought I would inflict this upon you?
Turn-based.
My God.
This game is probably one of the few reasons why I'm so slow at shit. Take my time!
We are introduced to ex-soldier. Look at those facial details. Look at them.
Oh my god. I'm glad you got this game on the Nintendo 64.
Oh boy. So there are historical details about that. Originally, this game was going to be on Nintendo 64, but they found that it wasn't up to the task or something. So they went for reduced graphics in favor of it being done on a CD. But you assume a persona in this game. Okay.
Somebody try to jump off a building already?
Wow. Oh my gosh, Andy.
What?
It's okay. Wow, you used to be in Soldier, huh? Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. Soldier? Aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche?
Shut up, Wesley!
He was in Soldier, Wesley. But he quit and is with us now. Now shut up. I didn't catch your name.
Tenderfoot.
We're gonna go with the traditional names, contrary to Rail's desire for me to name the main character Senpai and everything. Cloud. Cloud, eh? I don't care what your names are. Once this job's over, I'm out of here.
You gotta do your best Don Bluth impression for Cloud.
The hell y'all doing? I thought I told you never to move in a group. Yes, Night Owl? Our target's the North Mako reactor. We'll meet on the bridge in front of it.
Well, what do we have here? It's another one of them ex-Senra employees.
Yep. Ex-soldier, huh? I don't trust you.
Best boy.
Barrett. Yeah, the names in this are a bit on the nose once you start thinking about them. The guy with a gun for an arm's named Barrett. The guy with, problems is named Cloud. Press the directional buttons while holding C to run.
I remember some people calling him Better A because, like the hat.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? He's a 50 caliber man. Look at this industrial technology of the future.
Oh my god.
Yep, this game is set in the far-off year of 2007.
All this to produce 1 cup of coffee.
Now in bright Technicolor glory.
So, I always imagined that they just somehow converted Mako into electricity, but in all honesty, they're probably just using it to heat water,
That would be upsetting.
Well, I mean...
Also, Andy, could you check our volumes on your end from the stream?
Will do.
So...
Sorry with it.
Still getting used to the old controls. I played through the remake of this recently, and so felt like I just needed to go back through the original for good old time's sake.
Yeah.
And after
This
this...
is one of-
No, you first, Andy.
Oh, I was just going to say, this is one of the few games that I've played multiple times. Like, most games I play like once or twice. This I've probably played 7 or 8, or beaten like 4.
Yeah. Hi, Cookie Mama. We is playing Final Fantasy VII.
It's the best around!
I think after we do this playthrough, I might do Persona 4, is what I'm thinking. But I haven't decided yet. I haven't played through Persona 4 yet, so that's why I'm kind of thinking about it. This is your first time in a reactor? Potentially. No, after all, I did work for Shinra, you know. The planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. It's the lifeblood of this planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines. I'm not here for a lecture, let's just do it. Alright, you come with me from now on. Ew, gross!
You gotta blow up the reactor to get the carbon footprint down.
Biggs and I got the code for this door. Or, sorry, Biggs and I got the code for this door. Code deciphered. Keep forgetting that, Jessie's female. This is well announced in the remake, but, kind of hard to tell with pixels.
Jessie's girl!
This is one of my favorite soundtracks ever.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this game is all about that atmosphere. Oh yeah, happy Mother's Day, Cookie.
Happy Mother's Day!
To the Legion's mom. Switch on. So I was double checking our volumes again.
Oh god.
Little by little, the reactors will drain out all the life. Then that'll be that.
God, Barrett looks like he's wearing a thong.
Ah! It's not my problem.
It's our problem.
The planet's dying, Cloud. The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and robo-guards come.
Yeah, Mr. House's robots are gonna come and get us.
You know, in the remake, you definitely get a bit of that whole, what do you call it? Fallout New Vegas feel. Especially
Mr. Strife, I've seen you've made it.
Yeah, especially in the Corel prison area.
I always swore there was something inside that cylinder thing, like something should be there.
Yep. So this is where we'll start to see a little bit of the differentiation of the characters. Barrett tends to have higher defense and hit points than everyone else. Cloud has the strongest attack of anyone of the characters we have right now. So we're kind of have our party's main striker and main tank already.
You know, I always felt that Cloud could be played as a magic user.
Oh yeah, well, when I say striker, I mean he could be magic, he could be, what do you call it? Magic or melee.
He's offensive. I often kind of wonder what his stats would be if he hadn't gone through the process. If he hadn't been Mako'd.
Well, strong enough to grab a certain sword by the blade and lift the enemy up while they're holding onto the sword and throw them. So, I mean, he's definitely strong. There's definitely an implication in Final Fantasy games that you can train to have super strength or super speed or super dex.
You know what? Tifa she also picked it up.
Yeah, her more like super speed.
Yeah, but she did. I remember she picked it up. Remember, because she was like, "I'm gonna kill him."
Well, she picks up the sword that's supposed to be liftable by no one else, but Cloud picks up the sword while it's pushed through him and the guy holding the sword.
I think it's a little bit of an anime power at that point.
Yeah, that's fair.
I guess it's Mjolnir, it's not supposed to be picked up, but those worthy, and then all of a sudden,
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it says it can't be picked up. It can't be wielded by someone other than him.
Yeah.
Yeah. but we don't know about that yet. We are still in the early game.
Actually, it turned out it was a typo. It can't be welded by anybody. It was a weird thing. But...
And now I hear some of our friends screaming in the distance. So in Remake, these guys get an interesting description, the shock troopers, as being heavily enhanced by pharmaceuticals. So these are basically Shinra tweaker soldiers.
I gotta get that Mako, man! Give me that Mako!
Aw, yeah. Hey, Grumos. Yep, Coke troops. They do that Canopus battle... Or, sorry, that Shinra battle powder. We've been attacked from behind.
Won't hurt Barrett. You know, even as a kid, I kind of wondered, like, the whole mechanics of his arm, because, you know, you've got the loading and the firing mechanics and the length of the barrel. That can't be a very long, you know, range.
Mm-hmm. Well, they sort of address that in Remake a bit, especially when they talk about whoever designed the adapter that allows the gun to be attached to his arm. Do not ooh-woo the chain gun arm. No, I shouldn't be mimicking Squick, but... but yeah, no, there's, what's the word I'm looking for? They talk about how, the chain gun on his arm, would normally shatter the bones of another man, but whoever made the adapter made it really well.
Well, also, he's a strong guy.
Yes.
I mean, he was a miner, wasn't he?
Yep, coal miner. So save number 1. There below us is Mako.
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 Mako. Wacko. Jack Daddo. Ah, this thing. I wouldn't mind having a toy or a model of this.
Sweepers.
Oh yeah, they made it kind of a mini boss, didn't they, in the remake?
Yeah. It's a... There are enough of them that are, like, per se common enemies.
I guess it would be like, it would feel like a boss when you first encounter it, but then, you know, when you level up and all that, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
But they do that sometimes in games where it's like, oh, it's a boss, and then when you're later on, you're like, oh, there's hundreds of them.
Well, and some of it's also like, is it one that's being actively kept up by Shinra, or is it, like an older model that's, you know, been scrapped by some bandits or something?
By the way, have you ever grinded right here? Like, this was the first place you get, like, the level 10.
I tried that. I do not have the attention span. Restore materia. Well, we're going to actually... Oh, we can't equip materia yet. That's right. When we blow this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it. I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine, I'll do it.
They set us up the bomb.
Watch out. This isn't just a reactor. What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up. So yeah, this is going to be a non-running theme for those who haven't played before. Cloud has active traumatic flashbacks throughout the game, and isn't even aware he's having them. Dissociative personality disorder.
So, when I guess when I was younger, I always thought somebody was, like, talking to him, like telepathically. But now I'm like, or is this like a memory from a previous event?
It's kind of implied,
remembering
yes.
the conversation from a previous event.
Yep, so here's our first boss, the Scorpion Sentinel.
Yes. Another toy I'd like to have.
Like all robots, it's weak to electricity, so that is the kind of initially, before you get into the complexities, the three major types you deal with in this game, which is that machines are harmed by electricity, humans are harmed by fire, animals are harmed by ice.
I thought animals are harmed by fire too.
It varies. In this one, it's more by ice, if I remember correctly. I may also be crossing over stuff from the remake, because it's been about 5 or 6 years since I played this one.
Well, Final Fantasy always had kind of a, not, I wouldn't say weird, but different. You know, most elemental things were the basic 4, but this one, like Final Fantasy, tend to like involve electricity.
Yeah.
And earth is very rarely used. Like, you know, the basic earth, wind, water, fire. Matter of fact, there's not even any water spells in most of the games. Like, there's like very rarely like a aqua or something like that.
Yep. Well, like, it's a water elemental spell, but it's a later level thing, too. So
yeah.
We're actually defending while this thing has its tail laser up, because melee attacks will trigger it. Okay, so...
It's got his tail up, don't hit her, you'll trigger its emotional...
So, when in this game, again, for the newer members of the audience to it, whenever you have your character hit enough or something like that, they build up something called a limit break. Which is where they do a little extra damage. Hey, TK, 455-46713.
Hey. If this were BattleTech, it'd just be like 2 machine guns and let's see. Because I keep thinking of just weapons, but I'm like, oh, it has other weapons too. I keep forgetting. Like, it's got a laser, it's got the machine gun, I think it's got rockets, right?
In the remake it does. I don't remember if it does in
or
this.
Missiles.
Yeah. And we got Barrett's first new weapon. Come on, let's get out of here.
I'm sure you'll put it on right now. Oh wait, no, yeah, you will.
10 minutes to detonation.
It's kind of weird, isn't it? You get one really quick.
Yep.
You know, as evil and corrupt as the Shinra Corporation is, they too still have to adhere to the almighty power of OSHA.
Oh my god. Oh no, they clearly don't. Have you seen this place?
Look at the rails!
Yep. But yeah,
well,
I'm about to walk on a pipe here. Up a pipe.
Well, do you think that's supposed to be the main route, or is this like a super secret side route that they found out about? Because there is that door at the bottom.
Yeah, we are definitely messing with the aperture.
This is the route that the workers have created, like they weld together themselves because they can't be bothered.
There we go. Sometimes it's a little hard to see exactly where things are supposed to go. But yes, also this place has clearly been allowed to dilapidate some.
That'd be weird. A short, like, webcomic series from the perspective of workers in a Mako reactor.
Yep.
Why don't we just take the elevator? It takes 2 people to go up and down, and...
Yep.
Yeah, but it's dangerous. We have to jump this gap and take all these ladders. It's, yeah, but...
Okay, so one thing that will suck is if you don't go back to get Jessie like I did earlier, like about a minute ago, they won't let you escape the place without her. So you have to go all the way from here, all the way back through whatever fights, and get her free.
I've never not rescued her, so I kind of don't know what happens. Like,
Yeah. Like, and I didn't know that when I was younger, because I didn't realize she was trapped. I thought she was just, like, standing there. Now, in the remake, they make it so the timer is variable, and you get a bigger reward if you decide to go with a shorter time fuse. Hey, Ogawa. Let's go. Code deciphered.
we get a nuclear physicist to design what would make a reactor be like.
Code deciphered. Check out more on Mr. Beast. Hello, Grimos and everyone in chat.
Ooh. So different.
That should keep the planet going at least a little longer. Yeah. So, for the audience, our party is A, a plucky band of rebels, B, eco-terrorists, C, hippies. The answer was all three.
They kill people.
So yeah, maybe not so much the hippie. Well, some hippies did, but no. Yeah, they are eco-terrorists, so... Okay, now everyone get back.
I mean, yeah, they are. They are. It's kind of jarring if you think about it.
Yep. Final Fantasy games often started us with sympathetic and protagonists who still have maybe questionable morals. Alright, now let's get out of here. Yeah, Aerith is the hippie of the group. Rendezvous at Sector 8 station. Split up and get on the train.
God.
Hey, if it's about your money, wait till we get back.
Can you imagine Aerith with like, hey man, that's my botanical garden you fell in. It's got all my herbs.
If you watch Final Fantasy VII Abridged, they definitely go that way with it. So, clearly we didn't just blow up the reactor, we damaged a whole section of a city here. Excuse me? What happened? Nothing. Hey. Don't see many flowers around here. Oh, these? Do you like them? They're only 1 gil. Buy one. Oh, thank you. Huh. They included a bit of audio from the remake here.
Oh yeah.
Hearing the warning, sector is highly hazardous kind of stuff.
By the way, the band, Soundless,
Oh, Loveless.
Loveless. That's a real band, right? That they put in there.
No, there's a band that they would form later called the Black Mages. Loveless is a play in this.
Oh, that's right.
And they actually made the play in later iterations with kind of 2 main versions. Don't be fooled by Shinra. Mako energy doesn't last forever. Mako is the planet's life source. The end is in sight. Protectors of the planet Avalanche. So yeah, some of Barrett's graffiti. Well, as we learn in the remake, not just Barrett, Avalanche is bigger than this cell. This game only really focuses on this cell of Avalanche.
Yeah. I always imagined it was like, that was it. Just this group.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we use an airplane wing to cut people in half. That's our modus operandi.
wonder what year Berserk came out.
I think the manga was 89. Google that, double check that, because I don't want to give wrong information.
Because, like, now that I'm thinking about it,
I do think Berserk was sort of the first thing to popularize the giant sword as a character thing.
yeah.
I don't know if it's the actual first thing that did it. I wouldn't be surprised if it was an influence on Final Fantasy VII, because Berserk clearly has some influence on things like Final Fantasy Tactics, or at least I would take it that it does, based on the way some of the story reads.
You know what? It would be funny if someone did, like, Barrett and Cloud doing the fusion dance, and it came out as Guts.
Well, yeah, because he has the gun arm,
And the giant sword.
yeah. So yeah, getting attacked from both sides, not fun. So yeah, some of the things that weren't in the original game, obviously the textures were much lower quality, it was just polygons at that point. They added in also a lot more sound effects here, and like Cloud grunting when he strikes and such. There was a voice acting mod, but it didn't contain the voice actors from the remake. It was fan dubs, which weren't bad, except for, like, multiple people played by one voice actor. We're surrounded.
So it is from 1989.
Yeah. I don't have time to mess with you guys. Enough babbling. Grab him!
Oh god, it's Mr. Train.
Boo, Mr. Train, boo. Ah, so this is suggesting Tex lives in Midgar.
He probably lives under the plate.
Cloud never came.
Wait a minute, isn't there a grumpy gunsmith in Midgar? Oh my god!
Cloud think he was killed? No way. Cloud. Yep, that's what we're suggesting. Location redacted is in Midgar. Also, audience, just for my sake, make sure to tell me if my voice is a little too low or whatevs. Going to stay and fight for Avalanche? How the hell would I know? Do I look like a damned mind reader? If you all weren't such screw-ups. Hey, Barrett, what about our money? Nothing. Sorry. Cloud! Looks like I'm a little late. You're damn right you're late! Come waltzing in here making a big scene. It's no big scene, just what I always do. I will leave it to your guys' imagination what word that is. Grimos, why? Having everyone word like that. You don't give a damn about no one but yourself. You were worried about me? What? That's coming out of your shat, hotshot. Wake up. We're moving out. Follow me. Hey, Cloud, you were great back there. Hey, Cloud, we'll do even better next time. Careful, I'll shut this. Oh, Cloud, your face is pitch black. I am quotable.
This is where I got the. I always got the impression that she was mature and motherly. Like.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, they hired him as a merc, but one of the things is you find out he was hired as a merc for them because one of their friends is his friend, and so they're kind of trying to be friendly, but he's not making it easy for them because he's very much got that, you know, I'm afraid to get close to people, so I'm going to do the stoic badass routine. Very Mandalorian. This is why I hate the last train. Oh boy.
I wonder what the Waffle House in underlit Midgard is like.
It's unbelievably violent, but actually strangely clean. Huh. This is my house, so make yourselves at home. So there's going to be kind of a theme here where, if you really kind of read between the lines, this is very, like, 1930s. Trains, major corporations ruling over everything. We're going to get kind of mafioso-style characters here eventually, but it's got that feel. You see the headlines in the Shinra Times. Terrorists that bombed number 1 reactor are based somewhere in the slums. Blowing up a reactor. They should put some thought into this one. They must have a real calculating leader. Wonder what they'll do next. Barrett, respond.
Even if they like had phones, which back then I assumed that he was reading a paper, like that's a fast article to print out.
Yeah. This train hasn't switched to security mode yet. I'm sure that'll change by tomorrow. So yeah, and I'm not saying that the technology is 1930s, it's more of a cultural... Yeah, it's very noir. It's like... Someday Avalanche is going to be famous, and me too.
I think one of the reasons why I love this game is it came out during that time of my like teenage years where it was kind of, I wouldn't say dark and brooding, but you know, where you're probably feeling darker. So the atmosphere of this game always like just I felt it, you know.
Yeah.
Probably not saying it. I'm not communicating it well.
Oh, no. I mean, there's a broodiness to being a teenager, and these games definitely cater to that. This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. It's about 1/10,000th scale. The top plate is about 50 meters above ground, so they translate that differently later to 300 meters in the remake. The main pillar supports the plate in the center, and there are other support pillars built in each section. So yeah, another big thing about this game was it was released when translation was not yet a very fluid thing for video games. Very much, you'll run into plenty of all your base are belong to us in this game. This is true. Psst, whisper, whisper. The number 1 reactor we blew up was in the northern section. Then there's number 2, number 3, all the way up to reactor number 8. The 8 reactors provide Midgar with electricity. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgar remembers them. Instead of names, now they're just numbered sectors. That's how things turned out. Look what's next. Look! This is the route the train is on. The route spirals around...
Straight to hell!
Oh, God! The route spirals around the main pillar. We should be coming around the center right now. We'll be coming around the center when we come. Each checkpoint has an ID scan or sensor device. Checks the identities and backgrounds of each passenger on the train, and the link up to the central data bank at Shinra headquarters. We definitely look suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. Speak of the devil. That light means that we're in the security ID check area. When the lights go off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. We're almost back now. What a relief. So yeah, we are going to the plate below, or the section below the plate. Don't act so damn big, Barrett. What snooze. I'm seeing stars. This sucks. I hate the dark. Look, you can see the surface now. This city don't have no day or night. If that plate weren't there, we could see the sky. Floating city. Pretty unsettling scenery. Never expected to hear that out of someone like you. You're just full of surprises. The upper world, a city on a plate. It's because of that fucking pizza that people underneath are suffering.
Did somebody say pizza? Shut up, Wedge.
And the city below is full of polluted air. On top of that, the reactors keep draining up all the energy. Then why doesn't everyone move onto the plate? Dunno? Probably because they ain't got no money? Maybe. Because they love their land no matter how polluted it gets? I know. No one lives in the slums because they want to. It's like this train. It can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. And everything you just heard was actually kind of the thesis that the game will proceed to break down over time. The idea that we're all stuck on a track, a single destiny. Yep, I too hate when the reactor drains all my energy. But yeah, very noir, very Art Deco, kind of a Gilded Age aesthetic to a lot of the upper plate, or a lot of Shinra's like official stuff. Now the train disgorges us. Y'all get over here. This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part's still to come. Don't y'all be scared of that explosion. Because the next one's gonna be bigger than that. Me back at the hideout. Move out!
Our next mission will be super gluing our hands to the highway.
We're gonna explore a little bit. Just for the sake of showing the audience stuff. Ooh! Because we're in the train graveyard!
Immediately! These things are robots, right? They're like little bi-droids.
Yeah, they're like bio-droids of some kind.
Bio-droids? So they...
They're like biological but cybernetic. At least in the remake, they definitely kind of show to be at least partly organic. A little bit. I mean, they're basically disembodied eyes.
Yeah. I've seen the videos of the guy like swinging around his custom-made Buster Sword as an exercise routine. He's got other people joining him now.
So we can't actually do much here yet. We're going to come back here later. I just felt like coming over here for the gits and shiggles. I'm not letting you go tonight. Wow. Isn't there somewhere we could go to be alone?
Wow!
There's only the train graveyard around here, and they say there's ghosts around too. Damn.
Wow! Damn, what?
Yep.
You're making out, and that's just one of the sentences. She's... What? Hey, what's he doing?
Hey now, oops! What on earth are you doing? Just butt out, jeez! Huh. You came to see it too? There was a bombing on top of the pillar. Or on top. If this pillar should come down, everyone in the slums is dust. There's no point in worrying about that.
Yeah, don't worry about things that aren't going to happen.
Check it out. It's huge, ain't it?
You know, Storm, some people just think about the weirdest things and are paranoid. You know, they should just live their lives.
Yep. As Cloud said earlier, pretty unsettling. A floating city high above.
Also, that guy was totally, like, peeing on the fence, right?
That or something else, but we're not going there.
Oh my.
This is a strange and wonderful place. This is my place, but you can come here when you want to. See ya, bro. Cloud over here.
Yeah, we could pee together anytime. I hope it's just pee.
Yeah. It's definitely implied that this city has quite the nightlife. And it's potentially very dangerous. What the hell do you want? You know who I am? You can't pass. I got the miserable job of keeping scum like you from trying to sneak into here. Oh, wow, you're great. Damn right. Don't waste time talking. What I always say. But, excuse me. You cannot pass without proper clearance. Did I do good this time? You gotta be tougher. But
I always forget about these two. Like, it's like a surprise, like, oh, yeah, you know?
Yeah.
I would almost say, like, these would be the Biggs and Wedge if it weren't for us having the actual Biggs and Wedge.
Oh yeah, that's a tradition in Final Fantasy. So as you can see, we're in a shanty town built in the slums. And Barrett is chasing everyone out of the bar now.
Even the little kid.
Yep. Bit anime.
I wasn't done with my beer, asshole!
Explosions! Explosions! Oh man, Avalanche is so cool! Did you hear? No, what? This news update, they said there was a terrorist explosion above, and that this time it was a Mako reactor. You know what that means? No, what? You see, I keep on top of things, and if you ask me, if you knock out Midgar's power, then all of its computers and signals are going to be knocked out too. Financially, there must have been 1 billion gil worth of damage. And that ain't all. A lot of people got killed too. If the explosion had been in the middle of the night, that would have been one thing. At least people could have gone in their sleep. So, yeah, we are just wonderful.
Now, look at that sign, I just realized.
Yep, Texas Cowboy Saloon.
What the hell's a Texas?
Yeah, that is a question people ask. One fan theory seems to be that it's a drink. Another thing is that, like, the game was originally going to be set in New York before they decided to go with a fantasy world. So it could have just been that the bar was, like, Texas style.
Probably the best answer was, like, Texas is a word in Japan. They don't know what it is or what it means, like we do them.
Yep.
Is that a sign?
Which one? Like that?
Right there.
The orange?
Is that... No, the wooden one. The typical wooden, like, Minecraft
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, that
Did
kind.
you actually say anything? You know, now that I think about it, this looks like it should be a way, like, to another area.
Mm-hmm. There may have been ideas for that, and they definitely do that in Remake.
Oh, yeah. There's a few areas in this game that you kind of get the impression like you could have gone there.
Yep. Okay, go on ahead. Oh, yes. Thanks, Alex. Yeah. Yeah,
Like
the
in
New
Coral
York stuff was
Valley,
used
yeah.
in Parasite Eve instead. Papa! Marlene, aren't you going to say anything to Cloud? Welcome home. Looks like everything went well. Did you fight with Barrett? Not this time. Yeah. Would you say we fought with him? We were argumentative.
Whichever makes her like this more.
Not this time. You've grown up. When you were little, you used to get in fights at the drop of a hat.
I don't wear a hat. You see my hair?
Tifa. She is the Tifa.
Yes. Best girl.
Parasite Eve might be a good game to do a run-through of at some point. Hey, Pistol. Flowers? How nice. Almost never see them in the slums. But a flower for me? Oh, Cloud, you shouldn't have. Give it to Tifa, give it to Marlene. We're gonna give it to Tifa, but there's a joke in this game. Not a joke, like you can actually do it where there's a date later that you can get with either Tifa or Aerith, but you could also get it with Barrett. Alright, looks like...
You know, I keep forgetting that there are 3 Parasite Eve games.
So, let's see. Thanks, Cloud. It smells wonderful. Maybe I should fill the store with flowers. Nothing like the first drink after a job. Why don't you have one too? Yeah, why not? Oh, that's more like it. When you were with Soldier, you're still a rookie here, so you'd better listen to whatever I tell you. Oh, Cloud. Tifa really knows how to cook. Want to know something? About what? Tifa always lets me taste her cooking. Look at me now. I'm a roly-poly.
I'm looking at you now.
Ha-ha! Paladin has joined us.
Hello.
You can look into the stream on Discord here, Mr. Paladin.
Indeed.
So we just got finished with the first bombing run. Blowing up Maker Reactor 1. And now we are at the bar and everyone's sort of celebrating.
We killed people! Yay!
Stop making such a mess.
We're being a nuisance against an authoritative power. Nice.
The way Jesse's rocking back and forth, that's kind of disturbing.
Yep.
You're getting all excited.
Bringing us again to the question of the hell is a Texas?
Good question.
Papa, welcome home.
Aww.
You all right, Barrett? Great.
Better not could have been.
Get in here, fools. We're starting the meeting. So how is Paladin today?
I'm doing splendid, actually. Just went and I was able to retrieve flowers for my girlfriend for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
And I went and surprised the crap out of her by having her mom and kids come over before that. Otherwise, I would have had the flowers earlier.
Yeah.
Did you get them right after an explosion?
Apparently I did because of the game.
Right, so on the way to here, you buy a flower from Aerith. Give me something hard. Just a minute, I'll make you one.
I could make an inappropriate joke right now, but I'm not going to.
Enjoy your quiche, Lord Grimos. You know, I'm relieved you made it back safely. What's with all that on you all of a sudden? Job wasn't even tough. Guess not. You were in Soldier. Make sure you get your pay from Barrett. Don't worry. Once I get my money, I'm out of here. Cloud, are you feeling alright? Yeah, why? No reason. You just look a little tired, I guess.
I'm not tired. I'm all right. I'm going to go play darts.
Yeah, so in the remake, for everyone else, there's a dart game that you can play basically right over here. And it's easy to spend like an hour or two just on that mini game.
Well, yeah. Have you ever played darts in real life? You just like, yeah, let's play some darts. Let's throw some projectiles at a board on the wall. And it eats up tons of time.
I love how Shinra internal news ends up being sin.
All right. So I want you to look at the news anchor. Doesn't he look like either he's like his face is a gas mask or like he has that like
anteater face?
Like he's got that flute-looking face, like it's
yeah. I think it's just weird shading.
Season 9 of Doctor Who, you know the kid saying, "Are you my mummy?" Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now when I look at that face. Because like the kid's face and anybody he infects, they all have like gas masks that are like nano-grafted onto them.
Yep. So
it's absolutely horrifying.
Yeah, so Jessie here is now having a bit of a panic attack because she realizes that whatever she did to make the bomb, it was way more powerful than she intended.
Oh my.
Cloud, there's something I wanted to ask you. Was there anyone from Soldier fighting us today? None, I'm positive. You sound pretty sure. If there were anyone from Soldier, you wouldn't be standing here now. Don't go think you bad just because you was in Soldier.
Dang.
Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys in Soldier are, but don't forget that your skinny ass is working for Avalanche now. Don't get no ideas about hanging on to Shinra. Staying with Shinra? You asked me a question and I answered it, that's all. I'm going upstairs, I want to talk about my money. A lot of real charmers, this group. Wait, Cloud. Tifa let him go. Looks like he still misses the Shinra. Shut up. I don't care about neither Shinra nor Soldier. But don't get me wrong. I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. Straighten things up with everyone for me. You say you don't care, but you came to talk to me. You just want friends. I really don't care. You're terrible. Really
Cloud is just tsundere.
Cold-blooded.
So yeah, a thing that's often pointed out is Cloud's behavior manifests that he clearly does care, but his dialogue is all very much like meant to push people away.
Yep.
Yep, we will go to Walmart and we will fight the evil mob boss that runs it. Listen, Cloud, I'm asking you, please join us. Sorry, Tifa. The planet is dying. Slowly but surely it's dying. Someone has to do something. So let Baird and his buddies do something about it. It's got nothing to do with me. So, you're really leaving? You're just gonna walk out and ignore your childhood friend? Sorry. You forgot the promise, too. Promise? So you did forget. Remember, Cloud, it was 7 years ago.
Final Fantasy VII, 1997. Oh my god!
The fact that the bar is called Seventh Heaven. Look, the well. Do you remember? Yeah, back then. I thought you would never come, and I was getting a little cold.
Look, he's a little kid.
Yep. Sorry I'm late. Okay, I'm gonna let Andy be young Tifa and Paladin be young Cloud.
Oh, man.
You said you wanted to talk to me about something?
Come this spring, I'm leaving town for Midgar.
All the boys are leaving town.
But I'm different from them. I'm not just going to find a job. I want to join Soldier.
So the way I imagine that playing out is, I want to join Soldier!
Yeah.
He's 14 in this scene, so like... Or maybe... Well, they say he's actually like 13 in several months. Like a Midgar train.
He like
So it's the remastered version UNC, but with a lot of mods added to spruce it all up.
It looks really good. I'm going to be the best there is. Just like Sephiroth.
Sephiroth!
the Great Sephiroth? Now, how old would Sephiroth be right now?
He, at this point, is going to be in his mid-20s. Isn't it hard to join Soldier?
I probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. Huh?
If you make it, will you be in the newspapers?
I'll try.
Hey, let's make a promise.
Let's promise to join the Hell Dive. Wait, wrong game.
If you get really famous and I ever in a bind, you'll come save me, all right?
What?
What? If I'm ever in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. I want to experience that at least once.
What?
Come on, promise me.
All right, I promise.
You remember now, don't you? Our promise? I'm not a hero and I'm not famous, so I can't keep our promise. But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. So come on, you gotta keep your promise.
Damn, Barrett.
Wait a sec, big time soldier. Especially after blowing up the reactors that powered the AWS servers. A promise is a promise here. Received Barrett stashed, 1,500 gil.
Nice. Pocket change.
This is my pay? Don't make me laugh. Wait, what, then you got the next mission lined up, I'll do it for 3,000. What? It's okay,
Damn.
it's okay. We're really hurting for help, right? That money's for Millerlene's schooling. 2,000. Thanks, Cloud. It's Betty Bye.
Wow, destroying major government infrastructure, $2,000.
Yep.
Isn't inflation a bastard?
Yep.
I mean, look at that computer they're using.
Yep. 1997, baby. This game was supposed to take place in the distant year of 2007.
Oh my god.
So we're going to take a short pause, and I am going to go use the restroom. Everyone take their bio break, stretch, get hydrated, and Andy and Paladin here will entertain you while I'm gone.
All right, Andy, you know what we need to do?
Yeah.
Fight to the death.
All right. Oh,
God, my spleen!
oh god, blood is everywhere.
I don't know if that's blood.
It's purple, right? Blood is supposed to be purple. Yeah, that's awkward.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, I was thinking like,
imagine.
imagine committing like seppuku, but you just had Skittles.
Oh god, it's just like, okay, did you chew the Skittles first, or
Yeah,
You just
it,
swallow 'em.
it either comes out as one purple blob or a
Oh,
rainbow. It would be interesting though if you cut yourself open, a bunch of candy comes out. Man, that really surprised a bunch of people.
what is he, a pinata?
It's a pinata.
It is pinata. It is the form of seppuku where you stuff yourself with candy and then you commit the act. It's a neat party trick.
Yeah, too bad you can only do it once.
Well, yeah, that's all you ever need.
You know, it would have been hilarious if you could have left the makeup tutorial on auto.
Oh.
Oh, Alrighty, I'm back, baby.
All right, I got stretching room.
Do it.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Do it, Storm. Take the Mako tutorial.
Oh, boy.
All 30 minutes of it.
He's like, I want the alcohol too.
She knows how to make a drink, doesn't she?
They at least established that joke in, Abridged. I don't know if they say that here. Morning, Cloud. Did you sleep well? Barrett's snoring kept me up. Next to you, who wouldn't? I don't know what you mean. I'm going this time. Our target's the Sector 5 reactor. Head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the train. Yo, Cloud. Before the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. Don't really know how to use materia. I'll give you the materia we found. Just teach me how to use it.
Oh my god, you're actually doing it.
Hey, you said to do it.
No, we're gonna die.
First, access the menu. You know the basic functions. Press the V.
Hey.
Yeah, for some reason it's giving me keyboard instructions and not controller instructions like this. This is the only tutorial we're gonna do because these tutorials are insipid.
Yeah.
If you want to leave the menu, just press.
I do love the materia system.
I do too. Yep.
I really do think that Square should make a really far off prequel where it's basically the Cetra dealing with Genova's arrival.
That could be an interesting game.
Like the opening would be like, them all like, ha ha, we're in peace, tra la 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 la, and then maybe they talk to the other people, and then the meteor lands, and they're like, oh, and then,
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Route 7.
Well, given their tendency, because they do this thing where there's Advent Children, Before Crisis, Crisis Core, Dirge of Cerberus, Ever Crisis, so all the titles are AC, BC, CC, DC, EC.
Ah.
So it'd be something like that.
I was gonna say it like, it could be called like Final Fantasy VII Crisis or something, or not Crisis, Cataclysm.
Well, if you did it first Cataclysm.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, it's as easy as putting the materia in the slot. So yeah, this is how the magic and other such things system works. You mean Wu Tai, right? Wu Fei is a character from Gundam Wing. Okay, so yeah, anytime you equip materia, the magic is also affects your stats, so your materia choices affect your character's strength, magic, max HP, etc. Wasn't that tough? Crap. Don't get it. You just handle materia, Cloud. Cloud, I got a message from the weapon shop man upstairs. He has something he wants to give you, don't forget. Marlene, you watch the store while we're gone. Alright, good luck.
I'll make a sex on the beach. Daddy wants sex on the beach. I'll tell you later.
It's like that scene from Definitely Maybe where he catches himself and his daughter's like, Dad, what's a menage a trois? It's a game that adults play when they're bored. Whatever. So we're going to give Barrett the restore, and we're going to give ice to Tifa. Actually, no, we're going to keep ice on Cloud, and we're going to get fire for Tifa at the store. I'll keep with the logic I use in
Don't forget the weapon shop, man.
Yep. A new customer.
Are you a customer?
So we
I
bought
think
those.
generally it's said to go ahead and buy a lightning and like a second restore sometimes.
Yeah, but we're only going to have so much money, so we need to be
Yeah.
a little conservative. So we should get our weaponry first.
Oh yeah.
So Tifa has joined our party. She's the monk of our party. So rapid strike and stuff like that. Get my friend on the second floor to teach you. Hey, wait a minute, you can't just walk out of here without buying something. Might be unhealthy for you, if you know what I mean. So we already got the assault gun. We're gonna buy 2 of these. We're gonna buy some grenades, because they're fun.
Really?
Yay,
I
explosions!
almost never use the magical items.
I just have fun with them. So we might actually do as the Andalus of Vans has suggested and fetch ourselves some extra materia in a moment, but first... So, interesting thing here is, they have Cloud teach the NPCs the tutorial. But we're not doing the tutorials, because...
I think the interaction between the kids is cute though. It's like stop at me.
Okay, so we just got a materia. An ether. We got an ether! Hey, ether!
Hello! There's a box types! I'm a treasure chest! Oh!
Tell us about battles. We'll even pay.
Yeah.
So what was the jumpy question mark?
That's a save. It's showing you how saves work.
Oh, okay.
So the 10-year-olds are learning how to have limit breaks.
Nice.
This is a rough city. The fabled save point. Save points are also where you can use certain restore items called tents, which refill everything for everyone.
You know, it'd be funny if they made like a noir detective game based in Midgar.
They kind of did a novel to that effect, titled The Kids Are Alright. It was like one of the kind of weird side project things where they expanded the lore using novels. I think there are like 3 or 4 novels, or maybe novellas. They're in Japanese, but there are translations that some fans have done for English speakers. Okay, so actually, yeah, we are going to grab a second restore, because we'll end up using it eventually. And then I can't remember if I got anything from up here.
Isn't there like a magazine or something, or?
You know, somebody just left their handgun in a holster sitting there.
Yep.
Like between here, right here.
Yep.
I think it is.
Welcome back, Storm.
All right, can people hear me?
Yes, we can.
Now we can.
Okay, wunderbar.
Did you see the gun holster on the bed, Storm?
Yeah. Yeah, so I wasn't sure if you guys could hear me or not. Andy, look up if there's a Turtle Paradise poster here. I don't know if it's too early for that yet.
I think it is, but I'll check.
Might be in 7th Heaven. While you're looking that up, I'm going to go buy the other healing materia.
Do it.
So materia also levels up, and you can sell it when it's higher level. Well, you can sell it at lower level too, but it's worth more when you sell it at higher level. But you also want to maintain materia that is...
Sufficiently leveled.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It says, enter the house, the nearest right corner of town, and go upstairs to the boys' room. You'll find a poster on the wall to the left of the dresser.
So... Wait, which corner of town?
Uh,
I think you said right.
near right corner of town. Oh yeah, near right corner. So the one closest to us. Yeah, it should be in that boys' room. I guess the one that was running to us. I guess.
Yeah.
The poopa.
So this is Johnny's parents.
Yep. So this is a weird little side character thing. But it becomes much more prevalent in the remake.
Ooh, flamethrower?
Uh,
Oh, sitting there. That looks like exhaust. That looks like headers.
So like, there's one bed.
And where... Okay, so, sorry, Andy. Where did it say the poster was again?
Near right corner of the town. So I guess it would be like the one, like the boys' room.
The bottom right.
Okay, so it's this building then?
Yeah, the one that was like, you gotta rent it out. I think
Oh, okay, so it's up in there.
it says near dresser.
Ah, not what I wanted. And navigating. Navigating's hard.
At least you know how to use tank controls.
So
So try between the other bed.
It doesn't look like you can reach any of the walls.
Okay, so, sorry audience, I'm gonna look this up real quick because I don't want to actually miss this, since it's one of these weird little side quests that you can miss.
It's the kid with the it's the kid with the money.
Okay.
Okay, the hidden money, the one that's like, should I steal it now or wait till later?
Oh, so that's not until Sector 5 then.
Yeah, that's right. It does say Sector 5. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
Just making sure.
Alright, then we're set to go.
The gang blows up another Mako reactor.
Yay. I mean, at least they're not like blocking a highway or anything. That'd be bad.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Storm's furiously sweating and looking at us. I've had it. Me too. You know, this is the first time we've ever agreed on anything. Yes. Then shall we? Yes. We don't know what that entails.
I think they're drunk.
Oh.
Morning, dawn comes, and things never change. You be careful not to get hurt. Come back again. Here? Yes, sir, Mr. Person working for the corporation we're about to blow shit up for? Or against?
Boy, I sure do love working for the train. I can do this every day. I hope nothing calamitous happens.
Yo! This ain't no private car, so split up. Hoodlums again. God, don't I just have all the luck. You say something? I said you say something. Now look at that. It got empty all of a sudden. What's going on? Damn. It's empty because guys like you. Yipes! You've seen the news, right? Avalanche says there will be more bombings. Only devoted employees like me would go to Midgar on a day like today. You work for Shinra? I won't give in to violence, and I'm not giving you my seat either. Bear it. You lucky fucker. So what are you gonna do now? Fuck! The hell are you so calm? You're busting up my rhythm. Train's
Hey,
taking
man,
off.
like, keep it down in my house, man.
Looks like they finished connecting the cars. We're finally leaving. So what's our next target? Listen to Mr. Serious about his work. Just like Paladin.
Ah!
Alright, I tell you. Jess has probably already told you, but there's a security checkpoint at the top plate. It's an ID scan system checking all the trains, which Shinra is very proud of. We can't use our fake IDs anymore. Good morning, and welcome to Midgar Lines. Arrival at Sector 4 Station, and it is 11:45. That means we've got only 3 more minutes to the ID checkpoint. Alright, 3 minutes with jumping off this train. Got it?
Storm.
Cloud, look over here. Let's look at the railway map wanderer. What were you saying?
You see those red lights with the electricity?
Yeah.
How many times do you think people poke that and then get shocked?
Oh, all the time. I mean, notice how half the residents in this town are just insane.
And do you see what looks like a little plaque underneath it? You'd think that's the sign that says, "Do not poke the electrode."
Yeah, probably.
Oh, definitely. Sometimes everybody needs a little bit of a jolt. Uh-oh.
Shinra will not be held responsible if you electrocute your damn self.
The ID checkpoint was supposed to be further down. Type A security alert. Unidentified passengers confirmed. A search of all cars will be conducted.
Oh, fudge sticks.
Type A security alert. Unidentified passengers confirmed. A search of all cars will be conducted. What's happening? What's going on? We're in trouble. I'll explain later. Hurry, get to the next car. Fuck! Someone blew it. Unidentified passengers located in car 1 preparing for lockdown. Let's go, keep it up. Car 1 locked down. Upgrading to level 2 warning. Hurry! They're locking the door. Just run.
Oh, God.
Timers make me anxious.
Yeah.
Car 2
I know,
locked
right?
down. Upgrading to warning level 3. Alright, we clear? Not yet. They're starting another check. If we get caught, we're done for. But don't worry, if we move up the train car by car, we should get past it.
Get out of the way, you idiot.
Yep. Car 4 locked down. Upgrading to maximum security alerts. Notice that there are some people looking at, like, getting on outfits here. So Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge are dressed up as things. Not now! Just concentrate on our plan. Right, sorry. Scary, huh? Too late for that now. Why'd you come along anyway? Because... Hey, you two, ain't no time for that.
Well, all right then, Professor Oak.
I've made up my mind. Watch closely. I'm gonna jump.
Okay, Ash, you gotta decide which materia you're gonna start your adventure with. Fire, ice, or lightning?
So yeah, we're jumping off of a moving train. Later.
It'll be fine.
You take care of the rest.
Wedge just takes his hat off.
I could see the handsy part.
Yeah.
Come on.
Aren't you just a nice plump little thing, aren't you? Oh, God, she just slit my throat.
Aren't you quite a little tart?
Okay, it maybe has restarting the stream, huh?
I think so. I see it.
Okay, there we are. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are sorry about that. We have been experiencing some minor technical difficulties, but I think we are over it.
Somebody blew up our power station.
Stream is
I
back.
blame the attacks on Shinra. Clearly, these perpetrators must be found and be held accountable for their crimes.
We catch, Diggs, but he now has a gun for an arm.
Literally bear it.
Just got it. Yeah, so we are going the opposite direction of what we were told because I want to go find something.
Oh God, these things. They really give them a character in the remake.
Mm-hmm.
Are they hitting you with the effectively a string shot?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ugh.
I was thinking about these things as Pokemon.
Yep.
As I've gone and told Storm previously, I don't have a ton of experience with Final Fantasy VII. So then, of course, my brain will go and translate things from, well, this into other things I can understand, like, oh, hey, Caterpie used string shot.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of the same logic. They come from the JRPGs of the 90s.
Oh yeah. Kind of like the whole elemental. What's the word I'm looking for? The
Elemental Triangle?
no. It's very complicated in this.
Well, because it's not a one-for-one kind of thing like
Yeah.
like it is in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yep.
What did they say that Cloud Sword weighed like 45 pounds?
Something like that, or at least I think the replica the guy made of it was 40 plus pounds, which, when you account for leverage, that's like lifting a barbell, by one end.
It's insane. It's a lot of leverage and momentum to have to deal with in terms of a weapon.
Hey guys, you know where a reactor is? We're gonna blow it. Oh shit!
You're the Avalanche. You're right. We are the Avalanche.
In the original graphics, I always thought these things looked like pandas.
Yeah.
One-shotted.
Jesus Christ, Tifa.
Yeah. So the reason I have the all materia on Cloud right now is because a lot of the enemies we're going to be facing are machines, and so lightning is much more effective.
In this game, lightning is effective against steel type. Oh!
Hey, I mean, makes sense to me.
I could believe that. Sorry, reading the, Alex Starr's thing about the Power Rangers. I think... Oh wait, no, yeah, no, I think I have to fight them 3 times, and then... Yeah.
Oh?
I can't remember if I can get anything down here. I thought I could, but I might be just daft in the head. This
I
might...
don't remember. I mean, at least you're grinding. but you don't have anywhere to rest. So.
Just on that grind set, man.
Mindset.
Okay, so... Yeah, so I think I have to do this 3 times in a row without leaving, and if it doesn't work, I'm not going to put the audience through that anything more than that.
Quick, they killed the last guy. Send more guys.
Yep.
Special team cannon.
Gallic
Wait,
gun!
wrong franchise.
News!
Flash cannon is more like flash in the pan cannon. Put over my head, son.
We're gonna do one more, like I said, and... This may just be a grind spot now that... because everyone's saying that.
Yeah, wrecked.
Aw, yeah.
They jump like 4 feet in the air and then bring a 45-pound sharpened slab of metal down onto you. I don't think so, Scooter.
I think even a dude Barrett's size would struggle with that.
Yeah. Well, again, Cloud is like a genetically and magically altered super soldier.
Yeah.
True.
Matter of fact, the Bustard Sword, like,
Okay, so yeah, this is just a grinding spot. Well, sorry about that, audience. We will continue a forward trajectory.
technically the Bustard Sword should only be able to be picked up by, like, really strong people.
Yeah. Well, and they kind of actually pay some lip service to that in the new game when you see Zack at one point rip a stop sign out of the ground with the cement still, like, attached to the butt of it, fling it around into a helicopter, and just blow the top off the helicopter.
That's pretty rad.
And it's like, oh yeah, we are logically establishing these characters are that buttfuck strong.
If you think about it, like, bathing people in Mako basically is like turning him into Captain America almost. Maybe more so.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's the raw life energy of the planet.
So there are some consequences, I think.
Yes. Well, there are consequences for that and for other things. But we will learn more about that as we go on.
They never really, what the hell? Oh, they never really touched on stuff like that in this game, I think.
They touch on it a little later, somewhat, but it gets way more developed in Before Crisis, Crisis Core, and some of the other stuff. And then, yeah, in Remake, they kind of fully adopt everything in and sort of expand the whole lore.
Because, like, I didn't learn about, like, certain things about it until, like, Advent Children, when it was, like, when Tifa and Cloud adopt that boy.
Yeah, Desmond. Those beams are the Shinra security sensors. We can't go any further.
I love the Final Fantasy VII universe so much that I'd be down for, like, a sequel where, like, it's Desmond and Marlene going on adventures.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of younger characters throughout the franchise that you could see, like, a story later. And the funny thing there is Red 13 can be in every story because of his aging mechanic. So for the audience that don't know, we have a character later who is a very long-lived species. Okay, so we're gonna do a little item up here, because... yeah.
Perf.
You know, I kind of wonder something, Storm.
Yeah.
we often have like stories where like someone from our reality going into a fantasy universe, right?
It's a guys.
Yes.
So like, imagine someone from like a fantasy universe coming into ours, and it's like, wait, you guys don't have magic?
I
You
think
mean a reverse is a guy?
I think there's been some stuff like that.
Well, I'm thinking along the lines of, can you imagine the like existential horror of going into a universe where something like that just doesn't work? Like,
Yeah. I get
I
what you
wonder,
mean.
like, I wonder if like, I sometimes wonder in like some of those fantasy universes, like electricity doesn't quite work like it does here. Like it won't flow through copper wires and shit. It doesn't conduct like it does here.
Yep. Beat rush. So yeah, Tifa isn't super strong yet, but she's actually going to become one of our better team members for damage dealing in the long run.
I mean, this is pretty much my team almost. I mean,
Yeah. I try to rotate everyone pretty evenly. I
the
may...
only other person
There's a mod I may do that it randomizes who in your team, in your active party, will show up during a random battle. Including randomizing Cloud's presence. So, like, it could be that the team's out and suddenly you get attacked and suddenly you're Tifa, Yuffie, and Red 13 or something.
I think the only other person I really like is Sid. He always seemed to be pretty cool.
Yeah, Sid's one of my favorite characters.
He's your stereotypical dragoon.
I hear Sid, and then my brain has to go through like screenshots of different versions of Sid. I'm like, oh, this one.
Yeah. Sid is. Go ahead, Storm.
Oh, yeah, well, I was saying, because that Final Fantasy tradition.
Yeah. Just like Big
Cloud
and Wedge.
Boy.
Yeah, Sid, Biggs, and Wedge, I know for sure, are all like almost always in Final Fantasy games. I don't remember any other names, so.
Those are the main repeaters. You do have a lot of thematic repeats.
I think Sid was the mechanic at one of their stores or offices.
So that's a fan rumor thing that I've heard. I'm not sure of that one. That there was like a janitor or a mechanic. But as with anything like this, stuff like that can be sketchy. I've never found a source for that.
Maybe they just like the name Sid.
Yeah. Because I've definitely espoused that as truth before, and it could be anything from I heard someone else tell it and believed it, and then found no source, or I like made it up when I was younger and kept believing it. It's that whole kind of my dad worked at Nintendo stuff that honestly I'm trying to be better about, because I realized I'm pretty bad about that.
So, someone in the defense budget suggested missile launchers inside of the reactors.
Yeah.
Well, you know, as long as it's not like heavy shrapnel. No, you know what? Actually, it's just absolutely asinine either way.
Also, are those things monsters or are they like cyber security?
Those are monsters. So they sort of establish that a lot of things live in the slums and have made home inside of the plate.
You know, now I'm starting to wonder how you'd cook and eat them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Cookie Mama establishes also there's a lot of pre-established critters like the Cactuar, the Tomberry, the Moogle, etc.
Oh, Thornberry.
Just makes me think of Zero.
Lol.
Paladin, do you fear the Tonberry?
I fear the Cactuar and its 1,000 needles.
That's a good thing to fear. The Tonberry is that little green fish dude that just slowly walks up to you and stabs you with a knife.
I mean, that's why I don't fear it. It's slow about it. the cactar throws 1,000 needles at you. No.
Surprisingly, one's more dangerous at lower levels, and then the other's more dangerous at higher levels.
It's 1,000 needles that do 1 point of damage each, but I don't think you can really defend against it. Like, it's not like... It's always going to be 1 damage per needle. It's not like you can put on the best armor in the game and become immune to it.
Yeah.
It's like a weird evolutionary build if you think about it.
Yeah.
I wonder what the first time a cactar showed up in a Final Fantasy game. Let me look that up.
Thought it was like 6.
Yeah, I would assume 6. I would put my money on 6.
Like, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are the ones that kind of broadly establish a lot of the tropes, as it were.
Do we have a no-talk watching us right now?
We might.
Because he just messaged me, give it a hug. I'm like, oh god.
The first appearance in Final Fantasy 6, Cactorus, or Cactrots, in the American translation, found a small desert west town of Meriden in the world of ruin.
Okay, yeah. Now, of course, that also gets a little confusing because, like, Final Fantasy VI was released in America as Final Fantasy III because not every Final Fantasy made it to America, etc.
We don't get a lot of their stuff, and to be honest, that's kind of exciting in my opinion because that means there's so many like hidden gems that we could potentially find.
Mm-hmm. Well, they've started making like all of them for Steam, if I recall correctly. And I say recall correctly because, like I said, I'm trying to not give out faulty information here.
I think you could probably Final Fantasy 7 for your phone, right?
Pretty sure you can. I know there's a mobile game called Ever Crisis.
I know you can play Tactics on your phone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're emulators also, so...
Well, I mean, like, you can legitimately buy Tactics on your phone. Like, there are some Final Fantasy games you get from the Google Play Store and such.
I believe that you can go and buy several of them.
Because I remember playing Tactics on my phone at work when I worked at Walmart. Also, these things.
Yeah.
The pollution droids.
Oh, Pollutadroid.
Yeah, it's a little Captain Planet-y at that point.
What do we do with all this smog? I know what. We'll put it in a robot. What?
Well,
that's stupid. Don't tell me it's stupid. I'm going to do it anyway.
So now we see a somewhat more well-kept reactor.
Also, NNT, yes. If we were following Battletech rules, then I would not be afraid of cactars at all.
Yeah.
A cactar would just be like a catapult, right?
Well, there you go. Oh my gosh, that's
Effectively.
right. Yeah, I think we made a joke about that once or something like that.
Oh, wait, no. It wouldn't be a catapult. Would it be a catapult with nothing but machine guns?
I think that was the joke we made, but yeah. So... Sorry, now you got me thinking about mecha builds.
So wait a minute. The Tonberry is just an Herbamech with the giant blade instead of
A giant fuck off.
Oh,
patches.
that's
like
what I was... Yeah. So, one of the things in the remake that I found interesting was they sort of imply that these guys don't form naturally.
The dog?
Which here means that they that Shinra is like capturing them and using them, but that lore is maybe not necessarily established here. Because here they seem like they're intentionally part of it.
Sorry, the dogs or the smog machine?
The smog machines.
Yeah, I think I actually remember saying that they have a weird like golem like natural golem occurrence sometimes with garbage, right?
Yeah, that machines
Sometimes
often come alive. Oh, we're having one of our trauma flashbacks.
Oh, man.
Papa? Sephiroth. Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, the soldier, Mako Reactor, Shinra. I hate them all. Damn, man, get a hold of yourself. You alright? Tifa. Hmm? No, forget. Come on, let's hurry.
So, you know, in that Mako Reactor, every time I see those spinny gears, I just keep imagining what would happen if you stick your hand in there.
Yep. And again, I absolutely adore this soundtrack.
It is solid.
And even the old version, I really like the new version, but I really like the old version too. There's something about the old, like, 32-bit era soundtracks where they're, like, beginning to transition between MIDI and live recordings.
They're like, we have reached the pinnacle of how far we can go with this technology.
Yep.
You know,
Let's go with real shit now.
I want to play this game, but I want, like, super materia experience.
Yep. You might enjoy Crisis Core if you get the chance, because it definitely takes the materia system and goes hoo-ha with it. Also, you
Well,
get
I
to play
mean-
as, well, someone special.
What I mean is, like, it'd be interesting just, like, you know, I kind of wish you could do, like, in the current remake, and just do a New Game Plus. Like, restart this game, like, right here, but with all your, like, maxed out shit. Like,
You can kind of do that if you get a character editor and you just transfer, like, the data from an ended file to a new file.
that just scares me, because I remember, like, trying that stuff on your old PS1 could corrupt it.
Oh, well, like, with a computer, it's way easier. At worst, you just have to reinstall the damn thing.
I remember, like, on Game Shark, there was supposedly a code to make it where you could get Sephiroth in your party.
There was. You could get Sephiroth, Young Cloud, Aerith after certain things.
But I remember it was like, this has a chance of corrupting your save.
Oh, yeah, like everything from a Game Shark had a chance of corrupting your save.
Yeah,
Not
because it was
everything.
messing with numbers without fully knowing what it was doing.
Mm-hmm.
God, who is that? I think it was Vex that we were watching play some weird, like, top-down shooter that had a bunch of zombies, and he was going into a live game editor, and he just pull out random numbers for stuff and just start changing things. And then the game started glitching out, but it held together pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
it was entertaining to watch. I'll have to ask him what the game was again.
This is one of those games I'd like to bully my way through, where, like, I wouldn't feel bad starting a game with just, like, maxed everything and just blowing through it.
Yeah.
One day I wouldn't mind streaming Andy Van Bullies the Waste, where I play Fallout 4, but I've just got, like, power armor and, like, two miniguns. Just you come out and you're like level 30 or something like that. You're just mowing everything down.
So, if for the audience's sake, I am saving every chance I get, just because this is one of those games where, well, it's an RPG. If you forget to save, you can die and end up like 2 hours back or something.
There was a time where you had to save in only specific areas.
Yep.
There was a time when you couldn't save at all.
Yes. This way.
Dave Scummers Unite.
Shinra soldiers. Fuck! What the hell's going on? A trap.
Of course.
Andy, you get to be Mr. President here.
Yes.
President Shinra.
Huh.
Why is the president here?
So you all must be... What was it?
Avalanche, and don't you forget it. So you're President Shinra, huh? Long time no see, sir.
Long time no see. Oh, you. You're the one who quit Soldier and joined Avalanche. I knew you'd been exposed to Mako from the look in your eyes. Tell me, traitor, what was your name?
Cloud.
Forgive me for asking, but I can't be expected to remember everyone's name.
Yeah, you can, you liar.
Unless you become another Sephiroth. Ah, Sephiroth. He was brilliant. Perhaps too brilliant.
Sephiroth. Don't give a damn about none of that. This place gonna be going up with a big bang soon. Serves you all right.
And such a waste of good fireworks. Just to get rid of vermin like you.
Vermin? That's all you can say? Vermin? Shinra the vermin for killing the planet. Guess that'd make you King Vermin, so shut up, jackass.
You are beginning to bore me. I'm a very busy man, so if you excuse me, I have a dinner I must attend.
Dinner? Don't give me that. I ain't even started with you yet. But
I've made arrangements for a playmate for you all.
what's that noise? The hell is that?
Meet Airbuster, a techno soldier. Our weapon development department created him.
So yeah, imagine an army staffed entirely by genetic super soldiers, tweakers, and mechs.
I'm sure the data we'll extract from your dead bodies will be of great use to us in the future experiments.
Techno soldier.
Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Wait, President. Yo, Clout, we gotta do something about him.
Excuse me, I got some erotic roleplay to get to.
Ah! This is from Soldier? No way, it's just a machine. Don't care what it is, I'm gonna bust him up.
Okay, so it's 100% machine. It's not a cyborg, right?
Yeah. Well, depending on, how many times Shinra intends to play God and make us all, upset about it.
I don't know why, but I always assumed there was like a guy, like a dreadnought. Like there's like half a torso in there or something piloting
It looks like it has a biotank in the back, because we see tanks like that later that contain like brain in a jar kind of things.
Oh yeah, I always assumed it was like in his chest, but knowing them, they probably would put like a severed head in a tank and put it on the back.
Yeah. This is just bringing me back to that line from, what's it called? FF7, Machine Abridged, where Barrett just looks into the tank. That bitch ain't got no head.
Now remember, you're supposed to attack him from behind. Save your, Sorry if I'm backseat gaming.
No, it's okay.
Turn around, you dumb fuck. Oh, current function not operable. Wait, did you beat it already?
Yeah, because I started off with a limit break and then went straight into lightning magic.
Oh, that was quick.
You toasted it pretty good.
We did. Titan Bangalore.
Yep.
That's an epic name for a piece of armor this early in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ah!
Let's go. Or, it's gonna blow. Let's go, Tifa. Barret, can't you do something? Not a damn thing. Cloud, please don't die. You can't die. There's still so much I want to tell you. I know, Tifa. Hey, you gonna be alright? You worry about yourselves. I'm all right. Take care of Tifa. All right. Sorry about all this. Stop talking like it's the end. Okay, hold on.
Hold on. Can't.
Wait a minute, did they redo the movies too?
They updated them using like they're using the same base, but they did some like reanimation over it.
Damn, that's good.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, this is 27 years worth of mods. You all right? Can you hear me? Yeah? Back then, I only got scraped knees. What do you mean by back then? What about now? Can you get up? What do you mean back then? What about now? Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself now. I'll try. Oh, it moved. How about that? Take it slow now, little by little. Hello? Hello? I know. Hey, who are you? Hello?
All right, so I gotta ask, and I'm sorry. So the voice that was talking to you, I always assumed, and stop me if think I'm like getting spoiler.
Let's not get too spoilery. Remember to ask me after stream.
Okay,
But I know what you're gonna ask. Whose voice is that?
I think I know based off of what little I know about the and which I will ask later.
Yeah. You okay? This is a church in the Sector 5 slums. You just fell from above. You really gave me a scare. I came crashing down. The roof and flower bed must have broken your fall. You're lucky. Your flower bed is yours? Sorry about that. That's alright. The flowers here are quite resilient, because this is a sacred place. They say grass and flowers won't grow in Midgar, but for some reason they have no trouble blooming here. I love it here. So we meet again. Don't you remember me? Yeah, I remember. Never saw you before. Yeah, I remember. You were selling flowers. You're the slum drunk!
I mean, we don't know if she wasn't snookered then.
You were selling flowers. Oh, I'm so happy. Thanks for buying my flowers.
You know what? Eris looks like the kind of girl that would get drunk off of Cosmos.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, some. Nowadays you can find materia anywhere. Mine is special. It's good for absolutely nothing. Good for nothing? You just don't know how to use it. No, I do. It just doesn't do anything. I feel safe having it. It was my mother's. Say, I feel like talking. Do you feel up to it? After all, here we are meeting again. I don't mind. Wait here. Go check my flowers. It'll be just a minute.
You know what? I know what question I'd ask the writer of this game if I ever met him. What drink would you associate with each character in Final Fantasy VII?
Well, let's see, because they actually have a little more alcohol, like, listed in, Remake. Although, I think they only really name one drink, which was the Cosmo Canyon.
I think, like who drinks what? Like, who's like, this guy's favorite drink or something. Like I said, like, Aerith would drink a Cosmo or a Bloody Mary.
Mm-hmm. I feel like, Cloud is, an ale or something German kind of guy. So,
Let's be honest, Cloud would be a lightweight.
so I am only doing this because it will anger the shit out of Whacker. Although, I can't remember, do they spell it in the new one with the E or not? 1 second. Okay, so no, there is no E. I don't know why I was remembering an E into that. So, but Whacker's gonna have to deal with the rest of this game like this. He's gonna hate having missed this. I'm Aerith, the flower girl. Nice to meet you. So, for those in the audience who don't know, there was, during the localization process, they named her Eris, but it was supposed to be Aerith, and so then in later games they called her Aerith, and there are some people who are like originalists who are like, no, I will never call her Aerith. Whacker is one of them. The name's Cloud. Me, I do a little bit of everything. Oh, jack of all trades. Suddenly we notice a man in the room. Yeah, I do whatever's needed. What's so funny? What are you laughing at? Sorry, Sorry, bad timing on my part. Cloud, don't let it get to you. Holy crap! We got a whole bunch of gift tiers! Thank you, Kitty.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I could see Vincent being a gin guy.
Thank you, Lo.
I think Sid's whiskey. But then again, so's Barrett. Don't mind me. Say, Cloud, have you ever been a bodyguard? You can do anything, right? Yeah, that's right. Then get me out of here. Take me home. Okay, but it'll cost you. Okay, then let's see. How about if I go out with you once?
Oh, man.
This is a modded version, Apex.
Yep.
Hey, Storm.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do the voice of the goons?
Yeah.
Good.
You don't know me. I know you. Oh yeah, I know you. That uniform.
Hey, sis, this one's a little weird.
A little weird.
Shut up, Shinra spy.
Reno, want him taken out?
I'll let Paladin be Reno here.
I haven't decided yet.
Don't fight here, you'll ruin the flowers. The exit is back here. Or back there. They were...
So respectful. Walking on the flowers.
Yep. They were make-a-wise. Yeah, alright. Come on, get to work. Alright, you're Reno.
Oh! And don't step on the flower.
You just stepped on it yourself. Yeah, they're ruined. You're gonna catch all the hell. I always thought that they all sounded like Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, so we're going to try to get to the next save here, because we're at our time. Now, we have a full hour before Hal's stream, so we're not, like, in any rush, but I do wish to try to honor the stream timings.
You think they're plushie of these guys?
Oh, without a doubt.
I always thought they were kind of cute in a gremlin, kind of like Bart cute.
Oh, like they're going to totally eat your leg, but you want to hug them as they do it kind of way?
You know. You're adorable, but I'm going to kill you with this hammer.
Oh yeah, we should equip accordingly.
Fire and ice. There they are, over there.
Oh, that one. I know. Looks like they aren't going to let us go. What should we do? Well, we can't let them catch us, can we? There's only one thing left to do. Aerith, this way. Alright, I'll hold them off. Right, make sure they don't get through. The ancient's getting away. Yeah!
Now,
You had a question on the handle?
I don't think that was in character.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Aerith is very much more capable than we're led to believe, and they know it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Oh, well, yeah. Of course, in character, like, that's the first time that character was ever written and brought into the story. So, you know, his character may have evolved a little bit as things went on.
That's true. You're very true.
Versus the very well-established version of him by the end of the first game, and then all of the subsequent, you know, added versions. Because then you get him in Advent Children, where he's actually kind of a little bit of an idiot, and then you get him in Crisis Core and Remake, where he's actually kind of intelligent.
Ah, shit. You remember the pattern?
I don't, but we're gonna try it. Okay, so she's gonna have to fight.
Just bonk him on the head.
She shouldn't have that stash. She should have a folding chair.
That is one of the best things in the new game. Hey, first time chat from Tech Overt. Finally, had time when this is live. Welcome, this is WBPL 76. I am Stormsong. With me are Paladin 58 and Andy Van.
Hello.
Playing probably one of the best games ever played and created by humanity. I'll stand by that statement.
Yep.
That's a statement which is completely objective, I understand, or subjective. Yes, subjective.
Ah, there we go. We got one right.
Now, if I were to say what game I felt was the most artistically, like, fascinating game, it would be Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah. I could see that one. That one's definitely got it.
I do have some good memories of playing that back on PS2.
That'd be a very good game to play on Steam, stream. It's just, it's an art piece. It's a piece of art.
It's very chill.
Yeah.
About as chill as you can be while destroying monsters inside the building. But, you know.
Okay, so yeah, she has to fight him because that's the one that I missed on.
Bonk him.
Now,
That's
here's
not
where
nice.
you'll notice that they're doing minimal damage to her because they're trying to take her alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. But welcome, Talkovert. We're glad you could join us today.
After you leave, Donkey Kong shows up. Where are my barrels?
Aerith, this way. Oh gosh, I love this weird angling stuff that has to do with
Wow, that lighting stuff is pretty cool.
Yeah, that is one of the beauties of this very cleaned up sort of. They're looking for me again. You mean it's not the first time they've been after you? No. They're the Turks. The Turks are a Shinra organization. They scout for possible candidates for soldier. This violently? I thought they were kidnapping someone. They're also involved in a lot of other dirty stuff on the side. Spying, murder, you know. They look like it. But why are they after you? There must be a reason, right? No, not really. I think they believe I have what it takes to be in soldier. Maybe you do. You want to join? I don't know, but I don't want to get caught by those people. Then let's go.
You know, that'd be an interesting series, like a anime series. The beginning of Turks, like the founding of Turks.
The game Before Crisis covers that. Or not the founding, but it gets into like early Turk stuff, and you play as the Turks.
There's a lot of games in this. As much as a fan that I presume to think I am, there's a lot of this I don't know about. Kind of
I mean, you could be an absolute fan and not know every little nook and cranny. Before Crisis was a mobile game that almost nobody in the West played. It didn't show up for a lot of us until it was ported later, and then it had to be rebuilt in like another engine.
I mean,
I thought you were cut out to be
I
a
have
soldier.
played a bit of Dirge of Cerberus.
Yeah. Oh, you're terrible. Hey Cloud, were you ever in Soldier? I used to be. How did you guess? Your eyes, they have a strange glow. That's a sign of those who've been infused with Mako. A mark of Soldier. But how did you know about that? Oh, nothing. Nothing. Right, nothing. Come on, let's go, bodyguard. So, yeah, another thing is, and it's not going to come up in this game, though it'll become a little obvious, and I'll explain it when the time comes, but it's heavily implied, and even outright said in Before Crisis, but heavily implied in the other stuff, the Avalanche was started internally by certain members of Shinra to try to push other members of Shinra out, and that they lost control of it. So that it was like it started as a false flag operation to take over parts of the company, and then actual believers, took over the cause. Okay, so we're gonna save here.
Happens more often than you think.
Alright, so thank you for joining us today. We will be continuing this next week. I play at 6 p.m. Eastern. This is Stormsong with his co-hosts Andy Van and Paladin, and our friend Whacker, who's more usually with us. Sadly was not here today, but join us in about an hour, or actually more like 45 minutes, when Halzakar plays. You guys have anything to say before we go?
Whacker, get back here for the next week.
Yay! And you, Andy?
And remember, people, properly slot your materia, or there'll be horrible mistakes.
Alrighty. Well, you all have a good night. Treat each other excellently. Make this world just a little bit of a better place each day.
And Happy Mother's Day!
Happy Mother's Day! Yeet!
Indeed.